Welcome back to ABC Avenue. I'm so glad you're here with me today so we can read a book. I hope you've been having a great week. Today we have an awesome book called Audio Jones and His Marvelous Mouth. Doesn't this look like a great book? Guess what? It is. I think you're going to love it. This book is written and illustrated by Darcie Silvers. And I want to say a really quick thank you to Darcie for sending me a copy of her book and for giving me permission to read it. I adore this book. It has a great message. The illustrations are so fun, and it's really bright and colorful. I love this story. I hope you like it too. Are you ready to get reading? Okay. You remember the title? Audio Jones and His Marvelous Mouth. Can you see the cover? Look at that. Cool, right? What do you think it's going to be about? Do you know anybody named Audio? Isn't that a cool name? And what about his marvelous mouth? What's going to happen in this book? We better read and see. Here's our first page. Do you see all these cool colors? What do you see? I see green and orange and red and pink. Are any of these your favorite colors? Here's our title page, Audio Jones and His Marvelous Mouth. Can you see Audio Jones right here? Cool, right? One Monday morning, Audio Jones woke from his sleep and began to moan. I can't get out of bed. Not today. I cannot. Then instantly, his body was stuck to his spot. He said, I can't get out of bed, and then he got stuck in bed. Uh-oh. Look at him. Audio Jones, what happened to you? Oh. Do you get to see him? What's going to happen next? He's stuck in his bed. He flipped and he flopped, and he flopped and he flipped until he fell out of bed with a boom, boom, bop, bip. Oh. He got out of bed eventually. Look, can you see him right here? See, I wonder if you can see that. He got out of bed by flipping and moving around a bunch. Have you ever had to get out of bed that way? He ran out of his room and grabbed something to eat, then threw his old shoes right onto his feet. As he ran out of the door, he said to himself, those flowers are ugly. I wish they would wilt. Uh-oh, Audio, that wasn't very nice. See right here? He said, do you see him? He's looking at the flowers and he said, those are ugly. I wish they would wilt. Wilting is when flowers start to kind of die. So did you see him over here eating his breakfast? Then he goes outside. What do you think is going to happen to the flowers? Then, to his surprise, his words again carried powers. And the beautiful petals fell off the flowers. Audio Jones, look! He's blowing on the flower and all the petals are coming off. Just like when he said in the morning he couldn't get out of bed, he got stuck. Now he said he wished the flowers would wilt, and they did. Uh-oh. He jumped onto the bus and saw his seat was taken. He gave a mean look, and the girl looked shaken. He looked at her face, and she looked at his. Your nose looks like a potato, he angrily says. Uh-oh. Audio Jones, that wasn't very nice. You see him getting on the bus right here? Let me see, can you see that? He's getting on the bus, and somebody took his spot. Uh-oh. What do you think is gonna happen? Oh, look! Oh no! Just like those other words took on power, her nose was replaced with a giant potato tower! Oh no! Audio Jones, what did he do? What do you think is gonna happen next? Have you ever seen anybody with a potato nose before? How do you think they smell? That would be tricky, yeah. Let's see. Uh-oh. Can you see that? Look. Does she look very happy? I don't think so. When he arrived at school, he walked to his desk. He tripped over Sue's feet and made a huge mess. His backpack fell open and all his things tumbled out. His day had been rotten and he began to pout. Oh no, look. He tripped and he's really sad. Look, she probably feels bad. I don't think she meant to trip him, do you? Oh gosh, what's gonna happen? Have you ever tripped in class before? It's kind of embarrassing, huh? Poor Audio. Sue, your feet are like giant canoes. And as you could guess, her feet instantly grew. Look! Oh no! Sue's foot turned into canoes. Oh, Audio Jones, he's powerful. On the playground that day, they ran and they ran until Mac fell behind because he was slower than them. Audio laughed and he yelled back to him, "You're a turtle, Mac! You will never win!" He looked over his shoulder and saw his friend Mac had fallen to the ground with a shell on his back. Oh my gosh, this is crazy! Look, he told his friend he was as slow as a turtle, and what happened? He got a turtle shell on his back. Did you see Audio Jones? He's looking back. Does he look very happy? Probably doesn't make people feel happy when we don't say kind things, huh? What do you think's gonna happen next? Goodness, he's turned someone's feet into boats and nose into potatoes and a backpack to a shell. This time, Audio was truly amazed at the power that came from his words on that day. He began to feel bad for the words that he said, and he realized that his words had brought nothing but dread. Look, do you see Audio's face right here? And these are all the things he did with his words. How's he feeling? What do you think's gonna happen now? Let's go see. Audio learned an important lesson that day. We must watch out for the words that we say. As Audio discovered, words can create. For the good or the bad, it's our decision to make. He ran back to Mac and told him he could run fast. He said, "Come on, Mac, you can catch up with us." Good job, Audio! He realized back here that your words really have power. Huh? If you say nice things, it makes people feel good. If you say mean things, it doesn't make them feel good, huh? So, I think he's going to try to fix what he did. Let's see. Instantly, his words began to work. Mac sprang back up with a confident smirk. Look! Mac doesn't have a turtle shell on his back anymore. That's great! What's going to happen now? Audio went home after that long, peculiar day. He was determined to change, and change he may. He went straight to his room and jumped into bed. All the things he created replayed in his head. Uh-oh. Look, he's remembering everything when he was stuck in bed in the morning, when he helped that flower wilt, when he told her nose was like a potato because she stole his seat on the bus. What happened here? Do you remember? Remember, Audio tripped on her shoes, and he told her shoes were like boats and they turned into canoes. And what happened with Mac? Do you remember with Mac? What happened? He told him he was slow, and he got a turtle shell on his back. So what do you think Audios is going to do now? The next morning, he woke up in a different way. He was ready to start off his wonderful day. His words would be different and would create lots of joy, for he would choose to say words that build, not destroy. Oh, the end. Wasn't that a nice book with Audio Jones? He learned that whatever he says really has power, huh? We can make people feel really good with our words, and we can make people feel kind of bad with our words. So you guys try to make sure that you do good this week and use nice words when you talk to your friends, just like Audio Jones learned in the back, okay? Can you do it? Awesome. Now, before you go, I want to tell you that there are links beneath the video where you can go and get yourself a copy of this book. Darcie, the author of this story, her website and other information's down there too, and so is mine. So go take a look if you want, okay? I can't wait to see you next week so we can read another story. Thanks. Bye.